Hello Scorpio, welcome to your tarot love reading. This is for whenever you come across it, and this is a general reading. Take what resonates. It is intended for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Or if you felt drawn towards this reading because of the title, doesn't matter. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If this doesn't resonate at all, please watch your other signs or get in contact with me in the email below for a private reading if you like that. Alright guys, Scorpio, what's going on in your love life at the moment? We'll be doing some oracle cards and then I'm going to dive into your energy and the energy of the person you're dealing with. It's the person that is in your energy and not necessarily someone who are in a relationship with. It could be anybody, you're thinking about anybody who is in your heart. We have the no place like home, so it feels like some of you are beginning to cherish the kind of relationship they have. If you're single, it feels like you're coming into that place where you kind of feel comfortable in your own skin, being on your own. It's about finding that kind of place and stability with wherever you are, wherever you are in your journey. If you are single, if you are with a person, it kind of feels like you're finding that groundedness, and there could be a change involved in the way you perceive things. Maybe you have been chasing after something or someone in the past, and now you're beginning to kind of change that perspective and think that you have all that you need in your life. Alright, let's see what the current energy is, Scorpio. What is this all about? What is the energy you are in at the moment concerning your love life? We have the Two of Air, so you could be up in your head a little bit, feeling torn between options, feeling torn between even two people. This is you kind of thinking what you should do in a love situation, not being sure where you want to go. Like I said, having options and feeling torn, maybe one day feeling like this, the other day feeling like that. Maybe you are not sure whether you should leave a situation or whether you want to be in a relationship with someone. It's kind of you're not facing to make a decision also, and just having that energy of not knowing where you stand, not knowing where to go. But I feel like you're coming towards it with the no place like home card. You're getting into that energy of finding out what is really good for you. Alright, Scorpio, let's get a few shuffles here for you, and then let's dive right into your energy. Scorpio, what is your current energy at the moment? What are you dealing with? Chariot reversed. So there are things are stuck at the moment. Yeah, they are for all of us. There is no forward movement, especially in your love life. It just feels like things are coming to a halt. You're kind of feeling a bit bored maybe where you are at the moment. It kind of like you wish for something to happen, like more success, a more passionate love relationship. But it's kind of, yeah, things are being a bit dull at the moment. How are you feeling towards your person? Torn. We have the Two of Swords again. You don't know what you should make of it. You don't know if you kind of want them or not. You kind of are torn maybe between two or more options here. Yeah, it's kind of you having that blindfold on and not wanting to face a decision, or not wanting to face what really makes you happy inside out. Maybe you are faced towards something on the outside. Maybe you are faced with someone who ticks all your boxes but doesn't make you fulfilled. It's kind of that feeling stuck between one thing and the other. Okay, how do you see a person? How do you perceive them? The one that's on your mind. You perceive them as someone who has their shit together, I'm feeling. It's kind of they are focused on something. Maybe they are very grounded, maybe they are very focused on their work at the moment. We're going to clarify that, but someone who gives you a lot of stability. Maybe you're thinking about an earth sign, you're dealing with an earth sign. Okay, what would you wish from them, guys? What would you expect them to do? What is your desire concerning this person? There is the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, it's like you feel that nothing is gonna come of that situation. Maybe you feel drawn towards a person and you think that they are outside of your reach. We will clarify. All right. What's in your person's energy, Scorpio? What are they dealing with? They are kind of they are cutting things out of their life. They are thinking, they are in their head at the moment. Maybe they are a bit too much in their head, thinking about stuff. Maybe they are rethinking where they are in their current relationship at the moment as well. I'm getting an energy of cutting things out and cutting people out of their life and being very maybe egoistical even in their own energy. Right, how are they feeling towards you? Judgment in the upright. That's a positive card. It feels like they think you are a bit out of this world in a good sense, you know. It feels like they think that you are there. I'm getting guide almost. It feels like they think that you can show them, you can teach them something very spiritual. It feels like they look up to you in some spiritual sense. They see you as someone who is, I think they are very much stuck in their egoistical ego sense, and they see that you are doing the work. You are kind of above them in a way. I don't want to make that sound a bit too judgmental, or because it's okay where we all stand. We all have different journeys, and that's fine, of course, because there is no time in reality other than in our world. But yeah, this is kind of, they see you as someone who can guide them, someone who can get them out of where they are stuck in. And I think they are stuck in their ego a little bit. It feels like they are doing the work to cut out their karmic partners. Maybe they are struggling with their own ego, and they kind of see you as this almost angelic being who can kind of help them overcome all their issues or something like that. We will clarify. I will see what this is all about. All right, Scorpio, how do they see you? So maybe they feel that this is a connection that is out of this world with the Judgment card here. This is something that, this is something that is guided by spirit. That's what I wanted to say. While you feel torn and not know where you stand, your person feels that you are the one for them. And it's kind of a match made in heaven, I'm getting. All right, how do they see you? Oh, look at that. They see you as the High Priestess. So there is this sense of you being that teacher to them, you having your shit together in reality. Even if they seem very grounded in the physical, in the 3D, you are kind of working with 5D and you are following your intuition. You have a lot of knowledge and they see you as the world. I mean, you are everything for this person. And you are the High Priestess. You are someone out of this world for them. What they want you to do is the Moon reverse. So let secrets go. Maybe some of you are having an affair even here, and the person you're dealing with is your secret. Could be, it feels like they want things to come to the surface with you. They want to work together with you, and there's a lot of shadows I'm getting, secrets and things not being spoken, and they kind of want to deal with that. They don't want that anymore. For whoever that resonates with. I know that's not gonna resonate with each and every one, but that's fine. That's a message that wants to come out here. And I'm getting chills, so yeah, that's a confirmation here. Chariot reversed. Why is that here in your energy? What's going on with Scorpio? Why is the Chariot here reversed? What are they dealing with? Working on yourself. There's not a lot of outward movement here, but you're doing the inner work here. So you are that High Priestess. You're doing the soul work, you're doing the shadow work, you're kind of reflecting on where you stand at the moment, where you want to go, where this feeling of home is for you. Is it in another person? Is it within yourself? Is it outside in nature? You know what I mean? This is what you're kind of thinking about. You have all the time in the world now, it seems, to reflect on that, to kind of work on that. Where you want to go, where you want your life to go, which direction you want to go with your life. Let's put it that way. All right, why is the Two of Swords here for Scorpio? How are they feeling about their person? Star reversed. It feels like there is not a lot of hope for them. They feel like there needs to be some healing between the two of you. I feel that something has happened in the past that kind of left them block you out of their life, or the other way around. I'm getting no communication for some of you, and there is something that needs to be healed between the two of you. Alright. Yeah, there's kind of no working together in this situation. I'm feeling that you are not communicating, most of you, with your person here. So this could be someone from the past, recent past, or way back. And you're still kind of holding on to that person somehow, because maybe they made you feel like home. Maybe they are that special someone that is really a connection made in heaven, and you feel that intense energy between the two of you, that kind of intense attraction. But yeah, there is no working together, there is no healing. It just feels like your person is very stubborn. They're not making the move towards you, and yeah, there's no forward movement here. But you're doing the work on your own. You kind of don't need them to move forward, it feels, but still you are kind of attached to them in a way. So it feels like there has not been closure between the two of you if you were dealing with someone with of the past. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? How you see them? So like I said, could be an earth sign you're dealing with, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Scorpio? Yeah, it feels like they need to get a bit more grounding. That's how you see them. It feels like they are very much up in their head, trapped in their head. They can't get out of their ways. They are very stubborn. They are restricting themselves somehow to move forward, to get something off the ground here, to move towards stability. It feels like there is no forward movement with this person. And why is the Wheel of Fortune here reversed? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse for Scorpio? Again, the Page of Pentacles. So you would wish for them to come forward to get some stability, but there is no hope for you that this will happen, because you know how stubborn they can be. You know how stuck in their old ways they are. If they don't do the work themselves, you know, if they don't kind of work on their own shadows here, don't feel like they would come forward. Why is the Queen of Swords here for your person? They are wanting something that gives them a lot of love back in their life. I feel like they are stuck in a relationship, maybe a different relationship, not with you, that leaves them a bit cold, that kind of isn't their wish fulfillment. But what they want is equal give and take. Maybe they have money issues as well at the moment. They're focused on their money and on their kind of existential problems at the moment. I don't know. But yeah, let's get one more clarifier. Why is the Queen of Swords here? I just feel like they are sorting things out in their own world, and that can have to do with their job, can have to do with another love situation they are in. But I don't feel like they are kind of, that's fulfilling them. I kind of see that you are their person, and wherever they are stuck in, it feels like they are focused on making it right. Maybe your person is married to someone else and or has children with someone else, and that's what they are focused on, just to give to their children, to make that kind of work. But they feel that you are that person somehow. Let's get one more clarifier here for the Queen of Swords reversed. What is your person dealing with, Scorpio? They want a new beginning. So maybe they are kind of thinking about a new beginning with you. Maybe they are kind of in preparation of something new concerning their work. They are trying to manifest something here. They're trying to take a risk and come out of their blocked off energy somehow. So they are kind of doing the work and feeling. So why is the Judgment here? How do they feel about you? Yeah. It feels like they don't know what to do. I feel you are in that kind of torn energy, and they are as well. And there's a lot of passion involved in their situation or in their energy here. They feel very passionate towards you, and they are not quite sure whether they want to go for that or not. But they actually want to. And with the Queen of Pentacles, they see you as someone very grounded, someone who's very independent, very strong, very caring and nurturing, but still able to kind of earn their own coins. And you are kind of out of this world for them. You are kind of having the whole package, I'm feeling. That's how they feel about you, and they're very drawn towards you, but they are not sure whether to come forward because they are stuck in this energy here, dealing with their own stuff financially and their own family maybe, for those of you who are not together. And if you are in an existing relationship, I feel there's little to no communication between the two of you, and there's no forward movement. You feel like there's no hope in the situation, and you are maybe unsure whether you want to stay in this relationship or not, because maybe you are doing the work, your person is not. Maybe your person is fixated on other things, on outside things. Yeah. In any case, your person sees you as very, very highly evolved. They have a lot of passion towards you. They see you as very grounded, very strong, and they don't know how to move towards you, or they are kind of torn as well. But I feel like they really want you, and they think very highly of you. So please clarify the High Priestess and the World here. How do they see you? Alright. Six of Cups. They see you as a soulmate from the past. Maybe they want to let go of this. So especially if you are not together with this person at the moment and we have all the torn energy, I feel like you both are still attached because you are soulmates from past lives and you feel that intense connection. But maybe in this lifetime you were just meant to learn something from each other. That's why you kind of met and had this experience together. And now it's time for maybe to move on and close this off, because they are feeling, or maybe they are feeling you are letting this go because there is no communication. So with the World, it can also mean that there is the wish for something to close. But I don't feel like you can do it or they can do it. It's kind of, you're still stuck in each other's energy here. Feeling torn. Yeah. That's how they see you. Okay. What's with the Moon here? The Moon reversed. Please clarify. What do they wish you to do, Scorpio? What do they desire from you? To move on. So they want to move on from this. I feel like this gives them a really hard time, because if there is no communication and if you're still in each other's energy, I feel they have a strong bond between you, a strong bond with you, but they have a hard time to kind of move on. And that's what they want, but you're still on their mind. I feel that they want to let go of all that, to kind of want to let go of their thoughts about you. It feels like they are continually thinking about you and they want to move on from that. Let's get one more clarifier here. For Scorpio's person, why is the Moon here reversed? With the Six of Swords, what do they want from you? King of Cups reversed. It feels like they want to close their emotions towards you. It feels like that is it's kind of draining them. They're thinking about you. There's no forward movement in this situation with you, and it kind of feels they want to close this off for their own good. They want to move away from that because it's not fulfilling them. Alright, so let's see what the challenge is between you and your person, Scorpio. It's the main challenge here. We have the Hierophant and the Emperor. So the main challenge of you is that there's no commitment, there is no kind of stability in this situation, and someone is very, very stubborn. You could be dealing with an Aries here. I'm getting Taurus strongly for some of you as well. And I feel that someone is not listening to their intuition here. Could be you, could be your person. It feels like the issue is that especially your person wants to do things a certain way because they are very much in their head and they are very much focused on how things should be. And they are kind of very logical and strategic. But, you know, they're not listening to their intuition, not listening to their heart, not listening to what they really want. And the problem is that there is no movement forward with this person because they are not connected with their spirituality. Whereas they see you as doing that and they can't do it because they are very much focused on the outside world, I feel. Let's clarify that. What's the main issue here between Scorpio and their person with the Emperor and the Hierophant? Yeah, I don't know. They don't know if they want to invest in this. They're kind of torn like you are. So one part of them is feeling that intense connection. They want to be with you. The other part, and that's that kind of intuition that they have with the Hierophant. The other part is very logic and strategic and thinks that maybe there is no place for you in their world, or they are dealing with other stuff and maybe things are not meant to be. Maybe because of past experiences that you had together, which didn't work out so well. There was no working together in a situation and they don't know whether to invest. So there is this mutual energy of feeling torn between the two of you. That's the main issue here. What's the advice here, though, especially for you, Scorpio? What's your advice? Okay, Eight of Wands. This is forward movement. This is communication. Let's clarify this. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Okay. We've got the Emperor coming out. So this is the advice for you, maybe to be the bigger person, to reach out to them, to kind of, if you want to communicate, to reach out and start the communication, because I don't feel they will do it with this blocked off, egoistic energy, this kind of stubbornness. Ace of Cups reversed is the self-love card. So try to make yourself feel good no matter what. But, you know, if you want this person, if you still feel something for this person, maybe you should reach out and communicate. So what's gonna happen between you? What's the potential outcome if you are stuck in that energy? There's no balance, no justice coming towards this. Maybe it's not meant to be. Even if they feel like you are their perfect person, if that's a match made in heaven. You know, sometimes soulmates are just there to teach you something and then they move on again to do something else, because, you know, there is no need for a happily ever after in the 3D world. Of course, it's nice if you have that and can happen, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, because we're all here to evolve as souls. And that isn't always beautiful, and that isn't always perfect. Alright, why is the Justice here reversed and the potential outcome? Ace of Wands. There's definitely a lot of passion between the two of you. There could be a new beginning if someone transforms here, if people, and especially your person, is willing to do things differently and listen to their intuition and kind of act a bit differently than they have in the past. Let's get one more clarifier. Why is the Justice here reversed? It will be a bit of a struggle here. You know, there is this energy of the Seven of Wands of having to fight for someone. So it could be that your person will fight for this, because we have the Wands here and they definitely think highly of you. They feel very passionately towards you. So it could be that they come towards you against all odds. But I'm not sure about that, guys, to be honest. And maybe it's just time to have that communication, to have that conversation, be open, be direct, and just clarify things once and for all, because you are stuck in that energy, guys, where things are not moving forward, where you both are kind of feeling torn, but there is no conclusion. So I feel for some of you, there might be the chance for a new beginning, and for others, maybe not, but you have to kind of find it out for yourself, guys. I'm not doing future predictions. I'm just looking at current energies, because the future is all in your hands. You cannot even predict the future 100%. You know, you can just give a kind of a direction concerning the energies that are here, but it doesn't have to be like that, because nothing is set in stone and you create your world together with that person. It's all in your hands and your energies. So try to have an open mind here. If you want that person, if you want to communicate with them, I would do that with a lot of compassion, with a lot of love for yourself too and for the other person, and just see what happens. I wish you all the best, Scorpio. Bye bye. Take care.